Hello, everybody. Fearmy Games here with the new part of the Guild Wars Prophecies playthrough. We are here in the Ember Light camp on the Fire Island chain. Last episode, we defeated a Thunderhead Keep. I did it 3 times, got it 2 out of 3 times. You know, easy clap, you know. It's not so hard when you're all fully powered up and muscled and ready to go. After doing a little bit of research, I decided I'm going to stick with Littlethorn instead of Devona. But Devona has some nice, like, interrupt spells and knockdown skills, which are nice for just shutting down a target. I decided I want Littlethorn. He only has 1 knockdown skill, but he does have more reliable condition application than she does. So I'm hoping to do a little bit that. Basically, that'll have more synergy with fragility. It is Deep Wound, but Mox also does Deep Wound, so I'm not really sure how well that's going to interact with each other, but I decided to go that way. So this is Shadow. Since Confessor Dorian's death, the White Mantle is like a snake without its head. It still writhes and strangles the peoples of Tyria, but it has no eyes with which to see, no teeth with which to bite. Unfortunately, they still have their so-called unseen masters to assist them. Members of the the White Mantle's inner council are meeting with the Mersat in secret, or so they think. We need to get in there and take out all the 3 members of the inner council. Think you can handle it? I was born for this. Bonsai! I don't quite know how it's gonna go. If it's a situation where like this, it's like a long episode and followed by a mission, like or a decently long quest to get where I'm supposed to go, we might just do the villainy of Galroth. That one's still pending. We will eventually get to it, I promise. I don't think there's any. I'm not sure there's any side quests in Perdition Rock here. So I think we might just go straight for a destination. If you want to be. Oh my god! The meteor shower damage is. Oof, a lot. So these guys are all necros here. Keep that in mind. They seem to be mostly just spamming. They got some skills there too. Now there's another fresh meteor shower. Interrupt that. Don't want to deal with that more than I have to. Because Mox, I was about to say, since Mox's already there, I'm going to start focusing on this Hydra, but then he shadow charged to a different Hydra. Wow. Honestly, I kind of want to do a little exploring, but it's also like, I kind of want to make sure I have plenty of time to, oh my. Drop that. I do not want that meteor shower coming up if I can help it. Perfect, if I do say so myself. And let's not have any of your minions come up here, good sir. They don't give me enough. They don't give me loot, so they're not worth it. This is fancy looking. They are ether seals. These things are kind of annoying, but we can kill them. We got this. They're air ellies, essentially, with these ether seals, and they come up a decent amount in some of the next couple missions, so make sure you get used to killing them. Hey, there's 2 jade bows back on top of each other. Why don't I murder your face off? I do say there's a White Mantle here too. Hey, even more over there. I wonder if they're always here, or if it's just the final blow mission doing this. We don't need to go that way, so we're just gonna go this way. Keep things going. Interim Judge's Insight. You know, want to reduce the amount of damage that he's able to unleash upon us. There we go. Now he's dead. Might as well focus off this ritual. You and your damn wells. GG. So, a little bit. Hopefully, you guys are having a good day. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I did do something with my hair. I shaved it all off. Not all of it, real technically, but you know, a decent amount of it is no longer on my head. It was getting into my way too much. I didn't quite like how I didn't like how it looked either. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to solve the problem now and basically. Asked my girlfriend, was like, you want to cut my hair this weekend? And she said no, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to cut it all off then. So, which is what I did. I like the way it looks short, though. Admittedly, my terms of like my absolute favorite in terms of hair length is actually slightly longer than what it is right now. I'm gonna die. For some reason, we were not all focusing down the same target I was, so we started having going down. Oh well. Should have called target on them, that way we didn't have any deaths at all. I thought you were resurrecting her. There we go. The Breeze Keepers. These are the migraine. I honestly should keep an eye out for the potential opportunity for using a capture signet, all things considered. Right, you know, migraine's not a bad skill. It's an illusion skill that does health regeneration like crippled anguish. When instead of moves and attacks are slower, it makes skills take longer to cast, which is really good against caster like enemy mesmers because their fast casting won't come to effect as often. And if you're not, and if you're planning to do like a little bit of an interrupt build as well, I think it works quite well with it since it gives you more time to interrupt. So I'm gonna cast some damage on that White Mantle Priest. That way he's gonna suffer a little bit. And deleted. Keep attacking, guys. Come on. Show me what you got. It does apparently take a little bit of time to cast. This one's instant. I kind of, like, not instant, but, you know, half the cast time. Like, maybe they just need better fast casting stats. So I guess this is the Inner Council. Hey, this guy's a boss. This guy's a bosses. What skill do you guys have? Before I murder you and finish this quest, I need to know. I need to know if I'm giving anything up. Inner Council member. Argyle. Guild Wars 1. Okay, good. This guy at least does not have elite. How about you, Boulevard? No, you're not it. Okay, these guys are just name boys. They don't actually have any elites. So we're good to go. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's murder them. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing any cool elite skills by murdering these guys. Thankfully, they're just scrubs. Don't even have an elite skill. I was promised death and destruction upon me for coming here, but nothing happens. Nothing. Where's Boulevard? I'm pretty sure I killed all three of them. Where's Boulevard, the one that's down there? Oh, there he is. Now we can talk to Captain Grumby. I assume he's dressed as like a white mantle. No, he's just dressed as a normal dude. Interesting. Ahoy there! I'm Captain Grumby. Not that I am proud of it, but the mantle pay the coin to keep my mouth shut and my boat docked unless to say otherwise. What can I help you with the final blow? I'm impressed. You destroy the Inner Council like you were swatting a fly. Your bravery inspires me. I'll accept no more of the mantle's coin. Take me to the ring of Fire Island chain. I couldn't. They would burn my home and stuff my spirit in one of those evil statues. Help us, and we will make sure you are not harmed. I mean, we're not really in the best position to promise that, considering a lot of our friends have been killed. But, you know, if we succeed, they'll be out of power, and you're going to be good to go anyway. So it's like... Well, you did just kill all three of the Inner Council that so much is breaking a sweat. You've changed my mind. I'll serve the White Mantle no longer. Let me know when you want to go. I want to go now. Sorry if you guys can hear me drinking. I'm thirsty. Lots of talking. Need water. So let's see. I'm gonna bring Devona. I really didn't like. I'm just gonna bring Devona. You know what? Screw it. Little Thorn, we'll trade off Little Thorn. We'll do one thing of Devona, one thing of you, one thing of Devona, one thing of you. I don't want too many melee people because you melee people are kind of stupid. But you're meatheads, is what I'm saying. Where's Ethan? There it is. But you know, I like you. We have a long history together, Little Thorn. I'd hate to ruin it. Just because something new and shiny came along, you know. See, you, I guess, yeah, that's where I turn in my quest. Looks like there's no way out of here, essentially, so we're good to go. Bravo! The White Mountain will soon recover from a blow like that. Excellent work. Except my 500 experience, which means nothing to me at level 20, but thank you all the same for nothing. I'm gonna buy a salvage kit just in case I need it. You know, just in fixing up my inventory. So we must gain access to the Citadel guardhouse. Clear the guardhouse and Mersat. I did not check to see if there was a Mesmer boss here. Apparently there is actually a boss here if I wanted to hunt for it. Named someone who actually has an elite skill that I would want. Interesting. Kind of makes me want to go back after this. But it's fine. It's fine, I guess. Where am I? Here, just Ring of Fire. So that, this is the easy bonus. Okay, basically we just need to go slightly out of our way to defeat the idol. I did not do any research because I did not do any research before I started. I probably should have, guys. I'm sorry. I'm scrub tier quarter guy. This is also actually a mission where you can get your armor infused. This is actually where I've actually done it before. It's a little bit awkward up until you get your armor infused, but you know, it's fine. I'm just gonna die a little bit. For example, if I was gonna change out like my whole armor set, like I think this one's the faster way to get it done. I could be wrong. I'd have to really compare it, really, honestly. Yeah, there's actually in the Perdition's Rock, there's actually a lot of skills. You get Charge, Crippling Shot, Martyr, Lingering Curse, Wither, Signet of Midnight. That's a lot of things you can get in the Perdition Rock. I am honestly impressed. I might do a little bit of exploring there because I like all those. I like having elite skills. They're quite nice. I won't get any non-Mesmer elite skills. I don't really plan on using any of them. But oh, guys, we have to restart this mission. I'm gonna be right back. This one has Migraine as a boss. I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about Mr. Unprofessional Streamer here. Back, you know, ready to go. But when I realized that there's a new Mesmer elite skill, I was like, I need a double check to make sure it's real. And yes, there is a boss here. I don't know where he is, but I'm going to find him. I'm going to kill him and take his elite skill of Migraine. There's also, if you guys had missed from previous missions or anything like that, there actually is also. There's also Energy Surge and Life Siphon. A bunch of other elite skills are also in this mission. Some of them are new, like Migraine. Some of them are old. The energy steals, you really want to focus those down on your combat because those have large negatives to having them on you. So a little bit of damage, but I believe also removes energy from you. So it's really punishing if you're, a caster heavy group. Like, honestly, mine is actually kind of a caster heavy group. So we might struggle a little bit more when it comes to that kind of thing. destroy them. Something happened there with Mox. I assume he has blind. Like, the only thing I can think of is maybe they blinded him. Otherwise, it wouldn't really make much sense to me why he would run away. I mean, maybe they're trying to avoid damage, but still. Yeah, I guess he's running around because the Flame of Rod guards just the damage aspect of things is the only explanation. Burning does so much damage. Okay. So I don't know where I'm going, but it might lead to what I'm looking for. In which case, perfect. Igneous Ettins, like igneous rock, I assume, or maybe it's different spelling. That's just what came to mind to me personally. I'm not sure about you guys. And dead. On the bright side, hey, if you guys need those skill points, perfect. This is the perfect thing to do: is explore, murder everything in sight. You know, hey, there is an NPC right there. Hopefully, they're not gonna die before I get there. Hey, look, there's a boss. Sorry. I don't want. Let's see. What he probably has something you already have, like probably Skull Crusher or something like that. Let's find out. It must be said some kind of hammer skill, I assume, because these Ettins are hammer boys. There's a Necro boss too. Is that this? I think that's the seer that we met at the other mission. At least I'm assuming it's the same seer. Oh wait, not Necro, it's Ranger. These guys must just be named because I don't see them casting any elite skills. That or I've missed it. You guys can tell me in the comment section down below if I just missed it. Berserkers, Ancient Seer, what have you? Meet again. I've tracked another idol into this location. It feasts on the arcane energies of the Mersat Towers. It lurks underground, wallowing in the residual magic. But if the towers were destroyed, the creature would reveal itself. Destroy the Eidolon and bring me its essence. I'll take care of it. And of course, the creature would, the seer, I mean, not the creature. The seer would use this to infuse your armor, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't quite know where the Eidolon's going to be, but we'll find out one way or another. I wonder if we can take it head on. I'm kind of tempted to try it. Then there's also the back route's probably just smarter to do. Tempted either way. Maybe I'll just take the back route. Yeah, let's go for the back route. That's probably going to be the route most of you guys are going to go. Front route's pretty simple, straightforward. I assume you just bonsai in, but if you don't see the back route, you don't get to see it. You might as well show you. More content anyways, right? More video to consume. You know, perfect. This is a win. This is a win situation. We need to I need to order my guys across this lava pit. Get out of it. Hopefully they don't get body blocked or anything. Yeah, they're body blocked. They're all gonna die. Except Aiden. Aiden's the smart one. I grabbed that Raven Staff. At least they didn't die. Honestly, if these guys aren't immune to the lava, then the lava's perfect for fragility because, you know, it just constantly keeps applying burning and cripple on them. That's ATDT, you know, lots of damage. Like that. Before hopping into Guild Wars 2 for the hey, look, boss. Before hopping into to record this video, I originally I was playing some Final Fantasy 14, got all my roulettes in for the day. It was quite fun. I eventually got 2 classes from level 1 to 60, and then I have one final class. Wow, we murdered my face off. But at least we destroyed the seal, which will hopefully make these easier. But brain stopped working. Hey. Yeah. I got my scholar up to max level. Not max level 60. It's not max level. That's max level probably when the game released, but it's a level 60 now. And I have my warrior level 60. Then I unlocked Gunbreaker. And I've unlocked Dancer. Dancer I don't think I'll play too much, but I had unlocked it. Was like, you know, I was right there. I'm like, oh, I can unlock Dancer. I'm like, you know what? I might as well unlock Dancer while I'm here, you know, that kind of thing. I haven't had too much time to do main story stuff. I've done a little bit of it. Mostly what I've been doing is side quests. Because I'm like a side quest. I'm like kind of like Guacamole. It's like, I thought I defeated all of you. Why is there more of you? Ah! It was basically what I've been doing. So at least some of my side. Oh, cutscene.
Have covered the volcano with potent anti-magics. Even now, I can feel them draining my power away. I would suggest we find another way around this fortress. The Mursat are prepared for an assault of this door. Best we do not strike at their strongest point.
Understandable.
We head for the top of the volcano. Be on guard. We are growing close. The Mursat have no intention of allowing us to reach our goal.
What is our goal again? The Ring of Fire? You know, I'm actually looking at this map here, and I thought there's 3 missions left, but actually there's only 2 missions. Which means we are only like 4 episodes away from finishing. Actually, maybe even just 3 episodes away from finishing this campaign. I'm honestly amazed and very grateful for all of you guys for watching, and hopefully enjoying the ride along with me. Like, honestly, if I finish the entire campaign before I actually do the Villainy of Galroth, there's going to be an extra bonus episode of with me doing the Villainy of Galroth. And also, there's definitely going to be one bonus episode eventually. I'm not sure if when it's going to happen. It's probably maybe even happen in the middle of my Factions episode. There'll just be randomly a Guild Wars Prophecies video that will pop up as an extra. It won't replace the video of Factions, but it would be an add-on to it. And it'd be basically, you know, remember that the Tomb of Primeval Kings thing over here where they had an underworld, where they had a little bit of like an underworld thing. I'm gonna see if I can get some of my guildies to join me. We might do like a group thing with my guildies, and we'll all play together. And we'll play together and do some of the underworld stuff. Because I'm curious to kind of experiment with it, if I'm being honest. So these guys are all going to be rangers. Incendiary arrows. So fear not, while we may complete the story, I want to make sure I get as much done as possible. I don't think I'm going to hunt down, like, any side quests that's, like, outside of the, I don't think I'm going to be hunting down any side quests that's going to be outside of the, I can't think of the right words here. That's, like, outside of an outpost, just because, like, unless there's like actually a lot of them, maybe I'll do it then. But part of me is like, that might be a bit more of an investment. But it really depends on how many side quests there are. You know, I am saying I'm going to do a completionist run of it, so you know, might as well make sure I have every side quest done. I'll probably use the wiki though before I actually physically research it, because most likely if I see something not in outpost, I probably haven't picked it up. So I'd probably be like, oh, there. It would be kind of awkward if I'm recording a video and then suddenly in the middle of the whole thing, I've realized that I've actually already done this side quest, and I'd be like, it's one of those moments where it's like, I wonder if I would love it if there was a system in game for telling me which ones I've already done. Like, oh, I want doing this mission. Wait a second, I think I've actually already done that mission. I mean, not that mission, that quest. Missions are pretty simple to know. Oh, I thought that guy was a lot more dead than he actually apparently turned out to be. I guess being behind that wall kept him alive. And here we go. Fortunately, my melee boys to walk around like that's definitely not the most efficient thing to do, but oh well. That's a lot of lava splitters. Thankfully, they don't seem to do a lot of damage, so we'll just destroy them all. I'm gonna apply my fragility to that guy for some AoE damage, some clumsiness too. I'm gonna click up my coins real fast. Also allows me to get more in range of the other lava splitters. Where Mox just travel to a completely different group right there than the one we were fighting. The AI, man, the AI. The reason I'm targeting this group here instead of that one guy by himself is I'm like, I have multiple AoE skills now. I might as well make use of them to just completely wipe the floor with these lava splitters who think they can kill me by flanking me from the high ground. The high ground isn't everything, Obi-Wan. There's supposed to be a boss around here, apparently. I don't think I saw any. Maybe he was on patrol. Let's see that. I mean, we could walk through the lava, but I think it's a bit of unnecessary damage. Oh, yeah, look, there he is. Cast this flame web. I think he used his elite skill. Yeah, it's incendiary arrows. So any of you rangers wanting incendiary arrows, I actually was using an incendiary ammo. Incendiary arrow build for a little while. It's honestly a nice ability. Lying if I said otherwise. Let's kill the mooks first. Because the mooks will die faster, which means the amount of DPS that our backline's taking is going to be reduced. Overall, making life easy. Right, now we can focus this bucko down. And away he goes. I've damaged his troll ungent, so that way, you know, we could properly heal for him. Let's give a moment to let our guys regenerate some energy real fast. You know, by our guys, I mean mostly me, but our healers probably also need energy too. We can't all be elementals with their massive energy pools, you know. Speaking of elementalists and other classes comparisons, you know, update on the Savage Worlds thing, because I know you guys are all dying to hear about it. So I started working with Necromancer, I believe I mentioned that last episode, and I was making some skills for it, but I decided to slightly change up my tactics, and the tactics change I decided to go for was, I'm actually going to make the basics of every class, and then I plan to go into more depth. If I have to start making skills, I want to go a little more depth there, especially magic skills, because I'm trying to treat magic. I'm basically comparing what the magic skills that I would be adding to what's already there, making sure I don't make any extras, but also making sure that anything I do add isn't broken compared to what's already there. I feel like balance is pretty important in games, where it's like, you know, it feels nice when you're powerful as a player, and I can make things powerful as DM, but I also feel, but it's also has to be balanced around other considerations. You know, other classes can't be stronger than each other, you know. For example, if somebody I choose not to pick a class edge. Honestly, I feel like in Pathfinder for Savage Worlds, they did a very good job. I guess we have to go around. In Pathfinder for Savage Worlds, they did a good job of balancing the class edges to the point where it's like, if you don't have a class edge, you're not that much weaker than the other players. You lose some niceties, like for example, if you choose to be an arcane background instead of a wizard, you're gonna miss out on some power points and some bonuses that you would otherwise have. Like, actually, power points by default will be the same. You can choose additional power points, or you can pick a bonus to your abilities. So it's like you can play without it. You just be a little bit weaker. And I feel like it kind of goes from a little bit weaker to there's a way to say it that properly. Basically, I think there's going to be more of a power differential between. Oh, hey, look, is this the Mesmer boss? Yes, yes, he is. Perfect. Migraine, too. Even better. But there'll definitely be more of a power differential between somebody who joins the class system compared to who doesn't join it. That's also one reason why I am... separate, like making sure the base class edge isn't too crazy. For example, like I'd do some things to modify it. For example, I might have to modify the. I guess that was not an alternative way around. That was just where the boss. Wait, I need a capture signal of capture. What am I doing? I almost kept going without doing it. That's what I get when I'm distracted. There we go. The whole reason why I restarted this mission and brought the signal of capture was right here, and I almost let it pass. Perfect. Migraine. So, let's compare damages. So this one, they last the same amount of time, and they do the same amount of damage. This one is basically, I would say this one's anti-martial, crippling anguish. You know, makes attacks and foes move slower. Really good against melee targets who try to stick to you, or your backline friendos. This one's very good if you're focusing on like casters and people who are shouting, and or if you feel like there's important skills that they're going to cast to make it take longer. I guess this was the way we had to go. Let's wait a moment, then charging. I want to make sure that our healers don't run that energy as they're running through the lava. They're probably wasting some energy trying to cleanse us. Which is not the best idea. Now I'm dead. I walked right into a meteor shower. They cast a meteor shower on Mox, and I ended up paying the price for it. Also, this costs twice as much as Crippling Anguish. I think for my purposes, I'm probably gonna stick with Crippling Anguish over Migraine, but it's nice to have Migraine. Hey, that guy looks like he probably is a monk boss. Let's wait a moment to let energy regenerate. Especially because they're still casting spells, which means they're probably low on things like that energy. So let's just wait a moment. I think that will be good to go now. Let's open up with a Migraine, why not? Let's try, and I'm gonna pull my henchies over to the island over here. That way they don't kill themselves. I say as Mox proceeds to quite literally teleport into lava. Not his brightest thing, not his brightest moment, but you know, can't all be perfect all the time. I should know I'm perfect little of the time. Alright, let's just wait for a moment. She just has blood ritual. I wonder where the lead is. I actually didn't check, but I didn't remember. I didn't check. I forgot. Either I did, or I might have checked, but I completely forgot. Yeah, she just seems to have blood ritual. It'd be cool if she had blood as power or something like that. Oh, meteor shower. Oh, meteor shower. Oh, meteor shower. And if only my henchies knew to get out of meteor shower. Maybe they wouldn't die so often, I say, despite being the one who's died. Meteor shower. What do you guys think? It's just the best song ever. 10 out of 10. Would listen on Spotify for free. Well, maybe you won't listen to Spotify because Spotify's done some dumb shit recently, but it's either here or there. Speaking of Big Night, honestly sounds like it might be an interesting one to get eventually. I think they just consumed a crap ton of my energy. I'm pretty sure I hadn't cast that many spells before they spawned. And suddenly I'm starved for energy. What a win. So, back on the Savage Roll tangent. So basically I paused production on Necromancer because I feel like I have the base, the beginning part of Mesmer down. Not Mesmer. I have the beginning part of them down. Now what I just need to do is invest more into their what skills they have. It's not going to be quite as I mentioned, it's not going to be straightforward as it was for martials, because I create an entire new skill set for my martial characters. That way they have more than just I attack. They have, oh, I want to use my weapon skills, to attack. So honestly, I think that's just a pretty nice thing to have. I leveled up again. Yay, PowerPoints. Let me get some energy first before we dive into that ether seal, because it's going to start consuming my energy pretty dang fast. So I want to make sure that I'm 100% ready for it. Come on, Migraine, do your work. There we go. The seal's been destroyed, which means now I will finally start getting energy back. It's definitely we have to be careful. Ideally, if you're with friends, like not henchies, you might be able to say, "Hey guys, you should stand back outside of the seal's area while we fight inside the area." That way you can heal without any trouble, I didn't have any energy to finish that. Interrupt that. Because screw you, that's why. Hey, look, there's another ether seal here. So we'll get some conditions. I'm going to put fragility on it, and there we use the nice, sweet conditions I've been wanting. Perfect. So we are almost there to that fort where we're going to attack it from the behind, but let's get some energy first, or let these guys come to us. That way we don't have to worry about the other extra enemies being pulled into the equation, There we go. There's one more to go. Well, two more to go. I was about to say one more to go, but then the other one didn't die, which made me a liar. Let's see, I don't see a boss. We definitely want to make sure we're fighting outside of the ether range when possible. There's a lot of bows, but there is a couple armors on that's way as well. So, but it looks like our nuke essentially fell from the sky and destroyed those bows. And this necromancer's not looking too pretty. I put a migraine on him, and I think maybe something else. And he's going down like a scrub. Shows you the Messiah aren't all of that when you're infused against their powers. There is no Mursac. I was about to say something about, like, you know, it'd be interesting to see how the commander would deal with the Mursac, considering they don't have infused armor. They might have forgotten how to do it. But then I'm like, you know what? There's no Mursac around. You know, we thought there was going to be Mursac, but then it turned out to just be Balthazar. You know, bit of a different situation there. You know, a god, but, you know, not the god. Am I inside the ether seal after all? I just do my best to try and be outside of it. At least until we kill these mooks, and then I can focus fire that seal. You can see it's starting to drain energy from me, so I'm trying to desperately put all of my big, long-lasting skills on it before anything else. Now we're just gonna have to auto-attack it down eventually. Like, thankfully it doesn't have anything beyond it's just passive regen. Still, problem. Alright. Well, I can't quite go in there yet effectively and then be effective, so I'm going to just try and stay out the outskirts of its AoE. No can do. The moment we engage it, the moment's going to cause problems. So we're just going to have to auto-attack it. There's actually is a healer on it. Let's pull back. Just pull back for a moment. Might even be able to pull this guy outside of the... Perfect. He's outside the seal. We can focus this guy down, and then we can focus the seal down once we have a bit more energy back. That was not gonna work. That's fine. This guy's gonna die. Just a moment. If you guys want Aura of Faith and not too bad looking elite skill for protection prayers, you know, this is the place to be. Apparently. Right, now let's wait for some energy regeneration to occur, and bonsai. Mox looks okay. I was about to say he looks okay, but he's actually been spamming skills for some reason. I wonder. Yeah, that doesn't work. See, maybe if I don't auto attack, it would do it, but I think it's just every second you lose energy. There seems to be something here. A lever. What doth this lever do? Hey, look, there's a boss here. The Mida, the Ill-Tempered. He's a boss if you want Thunderclap and you haven't already gotten it yet. This is the boss for you guys. I'm worried about pulling the lever. I want to see what happens if I destroy the ether seal from this side first. See if it opens the door. Otherwise, I'll try the lever and see if that works. There we go. Our Mox won't be able to fight it, but we will be able to kind of... the casters and myself will be able to do something about it. As you can see, he's losing some health, though. Looks like something is actually removing my hexes a little early, so I'm quite confident he should have had additional hexes on him. He didn't do it. Apparently he's not casting any skills at us, so definitely a pretty easy way to defeat the seals. Well, I think we got the aggro of something from the other side too, who's like, they're people attacking this thing. Well, we're gonna fuck them up, kind of thing, because that Thunderclap is definitely not coming for that seal. Must be coming for that Elementalist right there. I don't have a backfire for you, but I can still say, screw you, asshole. Take that and that. You deserve whatever's coming to you. There we go. Broke down the door. Killing this patrol guy. We'll need to regenerate some energy because I think there's still two seals here. And just by walking into this doorway to pick up that loot, I've already lost all of my energy. So let's wait a moment. Let our healers regenerate. Let us get back to full health. Then we're going to punch on through and defeat those seals. And according to this, then maybe see what comes up. According to the bonus, the Eidolon should spawn here once we're done with these seals. Alright, I'm basically as close to full energy as I think I need to be. Thank you, Eve, for your energy regeneration powers. That was all of my energy, and now it's just auto-attacking. What clap the phone? No. I called target on this one. This one. Why are you guys changing targets? Focus fire, man. The focus fire. Now fall back. Fall back. Jesus. Alright, now let's regenerate our energy before we go in for an... Oh my god, poor Eve. Got sniped by the elementalist right there. I'll have my revenge! My revenge! There we go. Well, now we'll pull back again and regenerate that energy. These ether seals are hard. They're just obnoxious. I hope that's the last of these seals, man. I really hope so. I think that's good enough. Let's get a cast kit for the English. I was thinking of not casting anything, but I'm like, you know, I'm losing my energy anyways. I might as well use it on a spell that's gonna maybe kill. Hey, look, there's Eidolon. And so, Mist Form. You guys want that ability? It's right there. Perfect. Now I'm going to cast Migraine. Slow down his casting maybe a little bit. Easier to interrupt him. Let's see. And he's dead. Got the Spectral Essence. I assume we have to take this all the way back to the Seer if we want to finish the bonus. I don't. It says the bonus is done. I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna bring it all the way back to that Seer to make sure we just to do all that work to clear this stuff, and only to find out we didn't do the bonus. I would be very, very unhappy. So let's just get her done. Oh, you walk so slowly while holding a bundle. This is where you need heroes, one of them being a paragon, to cast incoming and fall back incessantly so you guys never stop running. That's what we need. Movement speed increases. Even Mox is like, damn escort quests. I was not built for this. I was built for combat. Don't worry, Mox. We're almost there. And no ads for us to kill, so it's just a smooth way over. As a matter of fact, the door that's just coming on through. Once this video is done recording, I'm going to set it to encode, and then I'll be going to do some grocery shopping. And through the lava, we're not only now slowed down by the burden, we're now crippled, which will further slow us down to our way to the destination. But never fear, we are through, and we're almost to that Seer. I think it was like right here. Hopefully you guys can see my mouse. I think it's like probably like in the middle of that bend up ahead. let's see, once we're done here, we just need to open the main gate to the Citadel Guardhouse, which probably is what that lever is for, since the ether seals open up the gate for us. That's probably what the lever is going to do. And then we just clear out the remaining Mersat, and bada bing, bada boom, we'll be all done with the mission. See here, I have come with the Eidolon thingamabobs. You have no armor I can infuse. You are now on even footing with the Mersat. Destroy a large concentration of towers, and the Eidolon will come looking for more arcane energy. When it rises, it will be vulnerable. May the luck of the gods be with you. So the bonus is now done. Perfect. So you do need to return that to the seer. The mission log should honestly update to tell you that, so that way you think, oh, it says it's bonus done. Defeat the Mersat. Defeat the Eidolon, I mean. Only to find out that no, you guys actually didn't finish. Too bad, so sad for you. But oh well. I assume there's nothing that would allow us to make ourselves immune to conditions, like as a party, for like 5 seconds to just get through that lava. It's just there to annoy us. In D&D terms, that what we might call difficult terrain. It slows down our movement. That's by crippling us. It's definitely difficult terrain. It's difficult terrain with a twist. It also hurts you. Alright, once we get up there, we're going to touch that lever, open the main gates, and go on through. Ooh. Oh, one thing that is kind of funny about the Savage World stuff I'm making is that I'm playing Mesmer right now, and I've been playing it for a year, and I'm officially on hour 46, actually technically 47, of playing through Mesmer, but it's not one of the classes I've yet dived into for making its skills and its edge for the sake of the system. But I think I have some pretty good ideas. For example, fast casting, I'm thinking it's going to allow you to negate multi-action penalties using magic skills, which is what I'm calling spells and stuff, because that's technically what they are. Spells are skills, but I think calling it spell skills might just be a little bit strange. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's kind of strange. Hey, look at it's the life transfer boss. And basically, like starting out like when you're novice, it's gonna be -1, and then season's gonna be like ignores up to -2, up to 2, and then 3 in heroic, no 3 in veteran, and then 4 in heroic, which basically means that you got it essentially allows eventually like max level Mesmers to cast 3 spells in one turn without any base multi-action penalties. Which I think kind of fits because they're supposed to be fast casters, and also kind of help the fact that like while they can cast all of those skills in one round, they do not have they don't have really any effective ways of regenerating energy, power points. So the kind of the balancing act for them to be able to cast a lot of them is the fact that they would burn through their pool pretty fast by doing that, but theoretically a lot of things would be dead by then, so how much of a problem it actually is. But I think it'd be problematic for the enemies. I think we just kill this last Melik and Mersat group, and I think we're done. Ritualist is still one I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm deciding whether or not I want to make it as an option for Ritualist. I'm thinking for Ritualist. Even though it's technically like specific skills are doing that, but a lot of skills for a Ritualist that I know of tend to like cost cost damage. So I'm thinking of making it so you can inflict a wound on yourself or a spirit nearby to in turn pay for some of the energy cost of an ability. And I'm not quite. A lot of stuff just fell there. Quite sure if I want to do that.
Do not grieve for the fallen. They have passed into the next life.
How did the dwarf die? He wasn't with us at all.
Somewhere in the rift, deep within the great forge, Breknar Ironhammer begins his long journey to the Hall of Heroes.
Godspeed on your journey, brave dwarf. May the heroes of old call out your name when you join their company.
Breknar has given us a gift. The gift of his life. Let us not squander it. The prophecy is upon us. We make for the teeth of Abaddon's mouth, for the door of Komali.
You know, the death is really sudden. Like, I feel like I'd have more impact about it if, you know, you saw him die, or if, you know, he just, you know, didn't just randomly die. It's like, he wasn't involved in the mission at all. He kind of said he was coming and that was dangerous. But he would kind of just knew him and then he was gone. I'm like, it's a bit sudden. So hopefully they didn't intend for us to be sad about it, because if that was the case, then they very much failed in their goal there. We need to clear out some of this inventory space, but I can do that off video, or at least not fully on video. So if you guys like this video, press the like button down below. Subscribe to see more of my content. Comment down below in the, you know, for your feedback and stuff like that. I'll do my best to reply to all you guys. And do not forget, Belagar Ironhammer, his name was, I believe. I will see you guys next time. We will do the Abaddon's Mouth mission. Take care.